Well, good morning. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I am a very on top of it, Jeremy Rabe.
And I am also a very on top of it, Maddie Conklin. And it's Monday.
It is Monday. I was going to read the teleprompter, but I said, nope, I'm not going to read it.
I decided split second.
I decided split second to realize, guess what?
We're going rogue.
We're going rogue. Nope. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It was action-packed, jammed, busy for me. Just a quick story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. But I was going to tell them our story that I was texting you.
I have said 0 words, so you did not interrupt. I just want to give a quick reminder to everyone. Today, it's the best day ever. It's National Dog Day, and we are asking you, pleading with you to submit pictures of your fur baby. So go to ozarksfirst.com/vote, to upload your dog photos because it's National Dog Day.
Right there.
Okay, there you go.
Now back to me. That's what my mom always says.
Back to me, hello.
No, that's what my mom always says. Like, we're telling a story, my mom goes, okay, now back to me. I'm like, Mom!
That sounds like it's tracking.
Yeah. I was like, Mom, very you. I went to Silver Dollar City yesterday with some family from out of town.
Yes.
And I text Maddie immediately because sitting probably, well, not this close, but maybe this close to me.
Yeah.
Comedian Andy Dick.
Yep.
From the 90s. Andy Dick was at STC yesterday.
Of all places.
I got a picture of him at the table and I sent it to Maddie and I was like, Andy Dick is at STC right now. And she's like, what?
I was like, is Pauly Shore filming something? Like, I don't know. Pauly Shore kind of travels a lot to small, unknown places.
Pauly Shore was just in town also for Retromania.
So that's why, okay.
That's why. So I was sitting there eating with my family. I didn't want to disturb him. He had a film crew with him. Like, they were shooting stuff. And then I saw him get up to go to the bathroom. Andy did. And I saw one of the camera crew had a Retromania lanyard on. So I went up and talked to him, like, oh my gosh, you guys are with Retromania. We've been covering that on the show. How'd it go? Blah, blah, blah. So I just had a good visit with them. But I don't know where he went after that.
Depending on this project, you might be on a...
Well,
who knows?
Here's what's odd, Maddie. The camera crew was there, and they were filming me the whole time I was talking to them. I don't know why. And they didn't ask my permission. I mean, I'm fine. I didn't say anything.
You didn't sign anything?
I didn't sign anything. But you could, I mean, come on, this is our business. You know when you're being recorded.
Yeah.
So two cameras, talking to the camera guys, they were both recording me. And the guy was holding one of them pretty sly like this, but I was like, he's recording me.
Yeah, if I'm just standing right here, this is always how I hold my phone.
I do, he was recording. Then the other guy actually had like the Steadicam gear with a camera.
Yeah.
He was sitting and he was like this.
I wonder if it's for...
Recording. I was like, what are you doing?
I wonder if it's for his, his social media or something. Was he erratic? Was he kind of crazy?
No.
Or was he very calm?
Who, the cameraman or Andy Dick?
Andy Dick.
He was very calm.
Yeah.
Very calm.
Okay. Hopefully
and I'll say, I didn't want to bother him. I was eating with family. We had young children with us and blah, blah, blah. And literally so close to me. A few people came up to him to say hi and take pictures. And he did. He was very nice.
Well, that's good.
It was a weird... I didn't want to be like, hey, I'm with Fox 49 in Springfield and blah, blah, blah. And it just felt, I don't know.
You didn't want to pull up back to me?
Yes,
You might be Andy Dick, but back to me. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
But he seemed very nice. And I was like, what a weird sighting. By the way, I did text Brandy Clifton to tell her. I said,
okay.
By the way, Andy Dick is at STC right now. And she was like, no way! Mind blown, so.
Oh, I thought you might have the inside scoop.
I know.
But
anyway.
Probably Retromania Live related.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see it on the internet sometime.
Maybe.
There's me being secretly filmed talking about Branson.
There you go. You're a good advocate for Branson, so don't worry.
Thank you. And look who's back.
Jesse
Inman.
Hello. Oh my.
Jesse
Inman. Oh my goodness, no. What a rousing ovation. Thank you. I have a question about Andy Dick.
Yeah.
How did he get famous? What was his, because my first exposure to him was on like VH1 shows back in like the early 2000s when they would be like I Love the 80s or I Love the 90s.
Yes, and they do commentary, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's how
Can I blow your mind with him really fast? Because here's how I knew him. Maddie may have a different story. I knew him from a 90s sitcom called News Radio.
Really?
Starring a plethora of people, including Andy Dick and Joe Rogan.
Oh, yes,
Joe Rogan?
That's why.
No way.
I was just listening to his
Really?
podcast. He mentioned that.
Yes.
News Radio.
Oh,
News Radio.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I knew it was something, it had to be something from like 80s, 90s era, but there you go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I'm just wondering about that this morning. Saw the a lot of posts from the Retromania events over the weekend, so I did see him in one of those. So internet talk show. We were just talking a little bit about Joe Rogan. He's got maybe the biggest podcast in the world, but I digress there. The internet talk show Hot Ones.
Oh.
You know this one?
Yeah,
I love hot ones.
Yes.
Yeah, it rolled out the red carpet for a well-known celebrity turning 90 this year.
What?
Not somebody you may think. There he is on the right.
Stop.
This is
Yep.
so cute.
Oh, Don.
Host Sean Evans welcomed Donald Duck and 5 new sauces named after Disney villains. From Alice in Wonderland, Queen of Roasted Hearts. Of Hercules, they had Straight Out of Hades, the sauce there. James Woods, maybe?
Yes, yes, love it.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse was also there to keep Donald out of trouble, apparently. So Donald Duck made his first on-screen appearance in 1934. The Wise Little Hen was that one. And in case you were wondering, the show says that Donald ate cauliflower wings, not chicken wings.
Okay,
You
good.
can imagine
Yeah, that'd be a little.
Too close to home.
Yeah.
potential conflict there.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that episode was. Angela said she was watching it this morning.
I did.
Yeah, how was it?
So I like Donald Duck. I think he's funny. But I mean, for like 10 minutes at like
That's a
4 in
lot.
the morning, I got through 2.5 minutes. I'm like, all right, we're done.
The
Yeah.
voice.
I'll come back later and
voice.
watch it. Yeah, it's the voice. But I want to see the rest of it though because it's really funny.
Yeah.
I love hot ones. That's
I
my
can't
favorite.
understand him.
Well, here's the thing.
Donald Duck. Yeah.
What is? I want to know the reasoning behind Donald Duck because it's a fictional character. But I know, aren't they opening a villain land in Disney somewhere?
Yes,
like
I
an
did hear
Oh, that
Yeah.
So I
probably
wonder
makes
if that's
sense,
part
and that
of
makes
the
sense why they did the
promotion.
sauces. Yeah,
that's what
that
I'm
makes
thinking.
sense.
Good
or
point.
just for fun. I don't know.
Is Donald Duck considered a villain?
No, but the hot sauces were.
Yeah,
so
no,
maybe
100%.
he was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
being
Suffering.
the spokesperson.
I think he's just cranky.
Yeah.
Like he's just cranky all the
cranky.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I relate, Donald.
Yeah.
I'm more
yeah,
of a
no,
Daffy.
100%.
More of a Daffy Duck.
Yes,
type.
Daffy
Yes.
Duck.
That's just me.
Yes. Well, we've got another great story for you. We have a woman who turns 102 years old in the UK, and she decides to jump out of a plane to celebrate. Yeah, Minette Bailey decided to make her big celebration at a charity event, raising money for an air ambulance service. Her jump was from over 7,000 feet over East England. But she's no stranger to thrill-seeking. For her 100th birthday, she drove a Ferrari at 130 miles an hour at a race course. And she's also a former World War II war veteran.
Wow.
Wow, good for her.
Yeah.
I can see not my grandma Cubsy doing this, but I can see my sister Casey in like decades from now doing this stuff.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
skydives.
cool.
She does all
Oh,
the
man.
adrenaline
That's
jumps
on
and
my
stuff.
bucket list to skydive, but
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm still a little
I
scared,
have.
though.
I love Earth. I love
Yeah,
the
me
I
too.
ground.
love her, right?
It's like,
Love it so much. Here.
With you,
if
Jesse.
you
Yeah,
had
you
to
know?
choose, skydiving or getting in a cage with sharks off the coast of South Africa.
Skydiving.
Sky, I think I'd get in
Wait,
the
am
cage.
I in a cage though?
You're in the
If I'm
cage.
in the cage, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, can't the shark get through the cage though?
can hit
It's like,
it.
oh, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
and then
nose
knock
punch.
it down.
Yeah.
A punch a shark in the
know.
nose.
Either way, both are
And what
terrifying.
if
but I
like the
think I'd do
cage
shark.
gets unlocked? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Hey, come on in, Sharky
That's
Shark.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna go jump out of the plane.
Okay, okay. If you're gonna do what ifs, the parachute doesn't open.
Oh,
If that cage is gonna come unlocked, Angela.
That
I have heard.
I'm just kidding with you.
I had known someone
That
that
plane.
That's actually. I have my handy umbrella that I will float down.
yeah.
Mary
I'll
Poppins
be like Mary
style.
Poppins.
That's, I
Love
always.
sugar, darling.
There we go.
Yes, that would be fun.
Yeah.